Buenos tardes, muchachos y bienvenidos a mi cuche. My name is Micah. His name is Virgil. And today is Sunday, November 2nd, 2025. It is a beautiful 70 degrees in Houston, Texas today. And we're going to do a little bit of urban exploring in the kind of southwestern sector of our fair city. I do need to get around this frickin' minivan. Ow! So today, as we gallivant around our town, I would like to talk with you about electricity. Now, I know it sounds kind of like a boring topic, and generally it is, but you're going to want to hear me out here, because if you live in Houston or if you plan on moving to Houston, this will impact your life and not in a very positive or beneficial fashion. So here's the deal with electricity in the state of Texas. Texas has what is known as its own power grid. Texas produces its own electricity. It doesn't get help from Oklahoma or Louisiana or anybody else. And it's all governed by a group of people called the Texas Energy Commission. Now, note that the Texas Energy Commission, it consists of people who don't necessarily live in the state of Texas. They're just really rich, uppity people who have control over one of the largest standalone power generating facilities in the universe. And it's located right here in the state of Texas, and it is a giant piece of shit. Let me explain just one little story. So earlier in the week, I think it was Tuesday, I was sitting at home in my office doing my work, and it was a day like this, 70 degrees. It was really breezy that day. A cold front had blown through, and just in the middle of doing my work, and the power went out. Now, obviously, if it was raining or if it was like a snowstorm, it probably would make a little bit more sense. But this was just retarded. I'm going to use the R word. It was really bad. And I have a Generac generator in my backyard that I paid like $20,000 for. So I was back up and running in like 3 seconds. So it's not a huge deal for me. But for all of my neighbors, no electricity. So if they worked from home, they were screwed. And if they tried to like go across the street to use internet at, say, Starbucks, well, they were doubly screwed because Starbucks didn't have any power either. And this is becoming more and more frequent. It is common for the power to go out just randomly in the middle of the day for no fucking reason. And it's aggravating. And you and I, as Houstonians, as Texans, we pay a lot of money for this grid, and nobody's taking care of it. It's just falling apart. It's disintegrating, and the money's gone. Right? You know, that's just the way bureaucracy and government works. You give people a bunch of money, they're going to spend it on themselves and not on the things that it was earmarked for. So fuck the Texas Energy Commission and that guy CEO that has the weird head. So before we continue with this conversation, we're gonna sneak up on something I haven't seen in quite a while, we're going to go to the Ferrari dealership and see what's sitting in the parking lot. It's just right around the corner here. So we started up on Westheimer. I came down Green Ridge, which is this road, and it takes me to the 59 South Feeder Road. And that was a complete stop, by the way. And the Ferrari dealership is right here. So let's see what we have today. We have a, come on, get in there. What do we got there? We got one of those 296 things. Got a yellow Modena back there. Fucking Puro Sango. That one looks purple. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe a California. What do we got over here? Ooh, Giallo 458. Two of them. And a 308. And a really dirty 458. Dirty 4. Some nice looking machines there. Ooh, that's a Roma. Ugh. Ooh, look in the showroom. They got something old. I don't know what that is. All right, so this is the 59 South Feeder Road, and we're going to go on down here to Westpark because I want to show you. I want to dive a little bit deeper into this whole power thing because my power goes out. I go on Reddit. Everybody's complaining in the Houston Reddit about there not being any power. And I start thinking to myself, I drive up and down Westpark Drive and the Westpark Toll Road all the time. And you know what runs right parallel with the Westpark Toll Road? Huge, and I mean massive power transmission lines. There's it's just this, I'm going to show it to you. It's bananas. And you know what? It's completely unprotected. And I'm going to show you what that means. So this is Westpark Drive. Hillcroft is not this light, but the light after. But on the other side of the Westpark Toll Road, you can literally walk up and touch the power grid. I'm going to wait for these cars to pass. So, I find it laughable that the largest state in the union, not including Alaska, has one of the worst power grid systems on the planet. It's not getting better. They're not fixing it. They're talking a lot about alternative energy and all that kind of shit. But you know what? Here's the deal. This stuff that you're about to see is broken. It's broken. And it's going to get brokener as time goes by. And I want to show this to you. Look at this. Can you see it? Look at that. Look at that. It just goes for miles. Those are just power lines. And you can just walk right up and touch them. I will demonstrate. Okay, I don't know anything about electricity other than you put stuff in the wall and then it goes on. That looks like some kind of a very expensive substation thing. I don't know why I'm using my turn signal, but check this out. Look at this. Okay? Look at this. This is just fucking bananas. Now watch this. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there. Okay? I'm going to show you something. Seriously, don't go anywhere. Make sure you get the... Did you see that? Did you see that? I just walked over there and touched it. And you know what? There was no barrier. There was no armed guard. There was no sign that says, hey man, you probably shouldn't come over here touching this shit. Nope, just walked right up and just touched it. And that should scare the shit out of us. Because what if some James Bond bad guy decides that he wants to totally disrupt life in Southwest Houston? He could just come over here and take out one of these towers, and guess what? There's no power that runs all the way out to wherever the fuck it goes. That's alarming. Now, what can we do about it? Well, if you're in Houston already, you're kind of stuck. But if you're not in Houston, you can plan for this. But here's the deal: you are on your own. If you live in a house or an apartment and you have like internet and a refrigerator and all of those nice electrically powered appliances, guess what? You are gonna get fucked. You're gonna have a refrigerator full of food you gotta throw away. Ow. You're not gonna have internet access. You are just gonna be on your own, sitting in the dark. You're just sitting in the dark. That's all you got. And if you think, well, I'll just go around the street and go to Starbucks. Starbucks doesn't have any electricity either. So, prepare. Now, I have a background in information technologies, and I can tell you that if you have, say, Comcast, Xfinity, you can get one of those big ass batteries, and you know what I'm talking about, because if you if you work in, say, an office, you look under your desk, there's that big box that you plug all your shit into. You better get a couple of those, because that's the only thing that's going to keep your internet connection running. Buy a laptop and keep it charged. Same thing with your phone. I mean, you have a power bank. I mean, you're on your own, and the state of Texas doesn't give a shit. CenterPoint Energy is the company that maintains all of this in Houston and most of Southeast Texas. They ain't gonna help you. I mean, they're swamped. They're overloaded, and it's so fucking aggravating. Leon, show the picture. Show that picture. So what you're looking at is what CenterPoint Energy, in their infinite wisdom, decided to do after the huge winter storm, the derecho, that occurred, it was about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago now. And what happened was this huge winter storm came to Texas. And if you live in Colorado or Illinois or New York, you're probably used to snow and ice. And the infrastructure of your city and your state probably takes into consideration that it's going to get snow on it and ice, and it's going to get heavy, and it's going to fall, and it's going to break. We don't got that in Texas. At least not in Houston, we don't. Maybe up in Dallas or Amarillo or some of those places. But in Houston, no. So all of the trees froze because nobody being CenterPoint Energy, was out there trimming the trees to make sure that if there was a icy winter storm, that the trees didn't fall and break the power lines. They never did it. We paid them to do it, but they never did it. Ever. So, nice. So, they went out after the derecho, and that picture shows exactly what they did. Now, that picture was at the post office on Whittington and Dairy Ashford out in the energy corridor. And that's what they did all over Houston. They just cut, they didn't take the tree down. They just cut a hole in the tree, and not even a very nice hole. And that's that. That's the solution. We trimmed a tree. What the fuck else you want from us? Well, it'd be kind of nice if maybe you guys considered putting this stuff in the ground where nobody has access to it, where it's very difficult to destroy with ice and snow and whatever other outdoor conditions exist that fuck up electrical grids. Not happening. It's not happening. So, protect yourself. Battery backups. Have a plan, man. I mean, you got to work in your car. You got to work in your car. If I'm trying to say 3 different things at the same time. So here's the deal. Centerpoint isn't going to really help us any more than they already have. The Texas Energy Commission is really not doing anything like super duper proactive to prevent anything from happening to the grid. Whether that be just general maintenance, because, it's wear and tear parts, a bunch of big generators and stuff. So they're not fixing that. They surely aren't doing anything really out of this world with the tree situation. And there's no security. There's no security. You can just walk up and just, I'm not saying you should do this, but if you were like a bad guy, you could just like strap some tannerite to one of those little legs and just blow that the fuck up. And there goes electricity for everybody. Now, if you look over there, you're going to see the continuation of all those power lines. And here they are going into basically the kind of the upper Kirby area. This is the loop right here, the West Loop, and we're going to go underneath it. And but these power lines, they go all the way into the city, and they go all the way out of the city. And an interruption at any one of those locations is going to fuck up everybody. So plan accordingly. You're on your own. Band together with your neighbors and see if you guys can get something going. But don't expect any help. You're on your own. So, all right. I know that's a bummer. So, let's have some fun. Let's do a little bit of urban exploration. I'm on Westpark Drive, and this is Newcastle right here. And there is like this little back road that runs underneath this bridge. And I'm going to show it to you because there's a bunch of electrically stuff back here. Look at it. Look at it. I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. But I tell you, it looks important. I tell you that if that's not working, somebody's having a bad day. If you've got like one of those, some type of medical device that needs electricity, or I don't know. I mean, just think of the possibilities. But check this out. This is like some like Batman level shit. There's a couch over there. You go over there, have a lemonade. Check this out. I did a photo shoot for my Instagram page down here about 6 months ago. You should go on my Instagram page and check it out. Go to Instagram and search for Daytona Blue Metallic. You'll find me. Ooh, look at this. Narrow crossing. But as you can see, the most secure is a, what is this, like a padlock? Yeah, a padlock. Shit, I can just jump the fence. Look at this. They cut this tower. Did they cut it down, or did they? Is it just a really short tower? I don't know what the deal with that is. But it's unprotected. But it's ours. And continue looking down this way. Hold on. Right there. More power lines. Look at it. They're everywhere. And just think, Just think, look at this. So, that's my rant about electricity for the day. And I don't want us to end on a downer note, right? So I'm just going to tell you about something that happened to me the other day, and then we're going to go see if we can get on the Westpark Toll Road and drive really fucking fast. So, Virgil, well, I'm changing the subject now. We're done with electricity. We're moving on to Virgil. So, Virgil has power seats. The back, you hit a little button, bzz, bzz, and the seat itself goes forward and backwards with a button, electricity, and a little motor. Well, I decided the other day, well, it was actually about 2 weeks ago now, that I needed to vacuum Virgil. And you will notice, please notice, that Virgil is very clean inside here. He's not clean on the outside, but he is very clean on the inside. So, something I rarely ever do is, I hope I can make this, is vacuum underneath my seats, which is kind of an important thing to do because, things go back there. I mean, I found a pen. I'm like, how did a pen get back here? So anyway, this is so funny. So to get underneath the seat, I moved the electric power seat, driver's side, all the way forward, as one should do, to get behind it and underneath it. And so I'm vacuuming it and doing all my stuff. And then I hit the button to make it go back. And guess what it did not do? It did not move. It turns out that somewhere right about there's a little motor that makes it all move. See, like, which one is it? Look at this. Ooh. See, it works. But there's a little motor down there, and it spins these little, like, screw-looking things. I don't know what you call them. I'm going to call them screws. And there's a little plastic sprocket gear that just wore the fuck out. And so I get online, and the seat is out of the car. I took the seat out of the car. It's sitting in my garage, and I'm trying to figure this thing out. And I go on eBay, and I find the little sprockets, and they were like $8 for the pair. Hey, I have a green light, and you don't, ma'am. And so it once again proved my theory that the less expensive a car part is. Lady, what are you doing? I'm going around this lady because she is obviously impaired. The lower the cost of the price, the more work it is to fix it. And sure enough, I had the seat out of the car twice. I was cranking the seat by hand and to get it back temporarily so I could sit in the car. As a matter of fact, when it was all the way forward, I had to have my wife get in here because she's tiny enough to fit between, the seat and the steering wheel. Because I'm fat and I can't get in there. So luckily that was resolved. But if at any point you have an issue with your electric power seats, see, electricity fucking us again, let me know, because I am now an expert at it. As a matter of fact, I think I was thinking about being kind of proactive. I know that's not a hip thing to do, but I was trying to be proactive about doing the passenger side too. But then I was like, yeah, fuck it, I got more important things to do. So there you go. It is. It's a beautiful day today. I wish there was something I needed to do outside, but I don't. So I'm going to go home and watch football. It's 70 degrees right now. It's beautiful. Okay, so the final segment of today's adventure is maybe we can try to break our previous land speed record on the Westpark Toll Road entrance at South Rice. The last time we were up here, we got up to 131 miles an hour. Today, we're going for at least 132. But there is a lot of traffic here. I don't think this is going to work. I think we may have to, I don't know, we're going to have to do something different here. Please turn right. Please go right. No, seriously, go right. Turn right. Turn right. Please turn right. Just go. Oh, shit, he's getting up there. All right, fuck that. Watch this. We'll just go around the block. We're going to do, I got to do this. I got to do this. All right. And just so you know, what I'm about to do here is like not legal in the least. So, you know, don't tell anybody. Oh, look at this motherfucker. Oh, don't get on the Westpark Toll Road. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. We've got to do this. I have a fan base, and they expect. Fuck. Should I pass them? I don't know. All right, well, that's a bummer, but hey, what can you do? Everything happens for a reason. So, thank you for traveling with me today. I'm sorry that the subject matter was dry and kind of, I don't know. I mean, are you angry or anything? I'm kind of like riled up right now, but prepare yourself for the upcoming winter season and its lack of electricity. Wool socks. Highly recommend them. And if you have any questions about fixing your electric seats in your 350Z, give me a shout. Check me out on Instagram. And pet your cat, pet your dog, pet your lizard, wear your seatbelt. And I will see y'all later. Bye-bye. Come on, people. It ain't happening.